everyone, and welcome back to Googie's Kitchen. And if you are new here, then hello and welcome. My name's Alexis, and today I want to show you how to make my super quick cream of mushroom soup. As I just mentioned, today I want to share with you how to make my delicious cream of mushroom soup. Now this is a super quick recipe and it's a great way to use up any leftover mushrooms you may have in your fridge right now. January is here and this week is soup week on my channel and on my blog as well. So I thought that I would share this one with you. I'm going to have it for my lunch today and I'm really looking forward to it. It is super tasty as well. So while I was making it, I thought I'd share the recipe with you. So here is how to make my delicious cream of mushroom soup. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a large saucepan onto a high heat. You can use a frying pan for this as well if you want to. And I'm going to add oil to the base of this pan, just a teaspoon or two. And I'm going to spread the oil around the base of the pan like so, just tilting it as I go. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this to heat up now. So my pan is heating up nicely now, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to add an onion. So I have sliced and diced one onion, so I've peeled it and sliced it and diced it. I'm just going to put this into the base of my pan now, and I'm going to fry this until this starts to soften slightly. So my onions have started to soften beautifully now, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in one garlic clove that I have peeled and sliced. It doesn't really matter how big or small you slice it, just as long as it's sliced basically. You're going to blend all of these ingredients together anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. And now I'm just going to fry that until that starts to soften as well. And I think that is starting to soften now. It didn't take too long. I'm just going to turn the heat down on my hob as well. But it's getting a bit hot. And then I'm going to add in 250 grams of mushrooms as well. So I'm making this as if it serves 2 people. So this is a recipe for 2. So if you wanted to make it for a family of 4, then just add some more mushrooms to it. So add another 250 grams. And I'm just going to fry these mushrooms now until they start to soften as well. So the mushrooms have started to soften beautifully now. This did take a good 5 minutes before they started to soften. So just persevere with frying your mushrooms. Plus I've also turned the heat down as well a little bit. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to set these aside for about 5 minutes and leave them to cool. Right, so I have left my mushrooms off the heat to cool for a little while, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer them to my NutriBullet cup, and this is the bit where I'm just going to blend the soup together. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. You could just add the butter beans in and all the liquid and have it like that, but I much prefer it blended up. It is called cream of mushroom soup after all, so definitely worth investing in a NutriBullet if you like creamy soup, because these make it really creamy. So I'm just going to do that. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some butter beans to this. So I have in this bowl here a tin of butter beans that I've just drained and rinsed under the sink. And I'm going to add those in now. And the butter beans also make this soup really smooth and creamy as well. And then in this jar, in this jug here, I have about 200 mils of chicken stock. And the recipe for my chicken stock I can link in the description box below. I've actually filled that a bit too much, so I'm going to blend this off first. I would normally do this in 2 halves, but I've done it a bit too much. So I'm going to blend this off first, and then I'll show you what I'm going to do next. So I'm just going to blend this now. So unfortunately my NutriBullet has just died on me. So I'm going to be using a stick blender instead. And as I said, I added 250 mils of chicken stock to this. And if you want to make this vegan, you can add vegetable stock as well. And I'm also going to add 200 mils of oat milk. Now, if you are okay on dairy, then you can use cow's milk as well. That's perfectly fine. And then I'm going to add a couple of pinches of salt to this as well. I was also going to say that I might make a bacon version of this soup as well very soon, because I do like a bit of bacon, I have to say, and bacon and mushroom, the flavours are just delicious. So watch out for that on my channel, but until then I'll need to buy myself a new NutriBullet. Anyway, I'm going to blend this together now. As you can see, the soup is now blended, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this onto a medium heat just to heat it back through before I serve it for my lunch. The stick blender did take a lot longer than the NutriBullet would, so I'm on the hunt for a blender in the January sales. Anybody got any good suggestions, then let me know in the comments below. Yeah, so I'm just going to keep stirring this and heating it through now. So my soup has heated through nicely now, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to serve myself some into a bowl. I'm really looking forward to this. As I said earlier, it smells delicious. And yeah, and I will link the recipe in the description box below for you. But for now, that is my soup done. So that's how you make my super quick cream of mushroom soup, and that recipe, as I mentioned earlier, I will put in the description box below for you. I'm off to enjoy this for my lunch now. It smells so good, I can't wait. So for now, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and please feel free to leave any comments below. And please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. See you all soon. Bye.